Prediction Ascension Podcast. Hate me or love me, there's no in between. So, yo, you can't make this shit up. They treat this shit like the 1970s now. Or 60s, the air horn sirens during the Cold War. You know, if you get up under your desk in your school or head to your, they don't, you know what's funny about New York City, bro? That no one paid attention to? Did you realize when they started refurbishing these buildings to put more shit in them, they got rid of the fallout shelter signs? The fallout shelter signs used to be plastered on every building in New York City back in the day. You used to look at the sign that says fallout shelter within. And these basement apartments and all in these basement areas where the boilers was at, there was fallout shelters. They got rid of them shits. See, niggas ain't real New Yorkers if you don't remember those fallout shelter signs. There's probably one on your building right now that's probably peeling and discolored. They probably took it off. If it's still up there, which I doubt it's probably not up there anymore. But I wish I could find a picture. I could post it. And it's insane, B. Like, yo, we are living in a simulation, B. The Matrix is having glitches every single day, and this shit is proven because they didn't even do a real fucking commercial with it. They put this bitch on a green screen or some shit, man. You gotta hear this retarded shit. Yo, excuse me, the nigga Vladimir Putin, he announced the Satan 2 ICBM. Look it up, nigga. Intercontinental ballistic missile that could travel 3,200 miles or 11,200 miles within the world within, I believe, 7 to 8 minutes, right? This is insane, B. Like, I'm not fear-mongering nobody, but it's like, what the fuck are they really trying to do to people? Like, you got a new COVID strain coming out, right? COVID is real. Put your mask back. LA is already starting to tell niggas put their mask back on when they walking in stores, nigga. Yo, the place with the shits, and China is sitting back enjoying it because that nigga Biden sold. Yo, 95% of Democrats do not want this nigga Biden to run in 2024. How is your whole team turned on you? Nah, nigga. If niggas had to tell on Biden right now, yo, this nigga did it, B. Yeah, it was that dumb nigga right there. His name is Joe Henry Biden. He's the 46th president of the United States. It's this nigga. Yeah, he had the gun. Yeah, we caught him with the little girl in the room. I got it all on tape. I swear me in on the Bible, nigga. I'm telling the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. This nigga Biden got us looking crazy. Brazy. I say, hold on, you gotta see this fucking video, B. The simulation is fucked, B. The Matrix is done. The glitch is real. Listen to this bullshit, man. Oh, man, this shit is fucking insane, B. Hold on, watch this dumbass shit.
Don't ask me how or why. Just know that the big one has hit.
The big one has hit. Hold on, bitch. What you mean? Don't ask you how and when, bitch. You right. We can't answer questions when you see a fucking mushroom cloud. Yo, I can't stop laughing. A fucking mushroom cloud at far, then a shockwave. Boom, right? Yo. Then the EMP fries all the electrical grids. Yo. Niggas ain't gonna survive, B. I'm just telling you that right now.
We do.
Look at this stupid bitch. 3 important steps, bitch.
Step 1, get inside fast.
Get inside fast to do what, bitch? To sit there and pray. Yo. Bitch, a nuke just went off. This ain't no bum ass atomic bomb from the 1940s, bitch. This ain't something light. You talking about some shit that could take out the whole eastern seaboard, bitch. Oh my God, listen to this shit.
Your family get inside. And no, staying in the car is not an option. You need to get into a building and move away.
No, nigga, I'm getting in my car and I'm getting to the nearest bridge that ain't shut down, bitch.
Step 2, stay inside. Shut all doors and windows. Have a basement? Head there. If you don't have one, get as far into the middle of the building as possible.
Now listen what the bitch said. Shut doors and windows. Bitch, don't you know that the motherfucking shockwave that comes from that shit will blow the windows out in the fucking doors and maybe knock buildings down? This bitch is crazy, man. Listen to this bullshit, B.
If you were outside after the blast, get clean immediately. Remove and bag all outer clothing to keep radioactive dust or ash.
Bitch, the water ain't gonna be running. Yo, take a shower.
Stay tuned. Follow media for more information.
How can I follow media and an electromagnetic pulse is gonna fry the fucking circuits all through the fucking country? And now you telling me that you can still be able to... Nigga, the only thing gonna work, maybe if you're lucky, is a shortwave fucking radio with batteries. That's it. Nothing plugged in was gonna fucking work. What the fuck is she talking about? And you know what? They get a fucking black woman to do this retarded shit, B. Because no white woman wants to sit there and talk about some dumb shit like this. You know? What the fuck are you talking about, bitch? OMG, it makes no fucking sense, B. It makes no sense, B. These niggas is crazy. Yo, the Matrix has a glitch and all these niggas is part of this bullshit.
Don't forget to sign up for Notify NYC for official alerts and updates. And don't go outside.
Don't go outside, bitch. It ain't gonna be no more outside.
All right? You've got this.
Oh my God. Yo, it ain't gonna be no more outside, bitch. What you mean don't go outside? Yo, I had to see this video again. These niggas is crazy, B. Oh my God, man. These niggas is crazy all over, man. Alright, so you already see the bullshit from the New York City Emergency Management Division. City, New York. How the fuck you plan on going outside when there's not gonna be no more outside? She's talking about maybe a bullshit nuke going off. The air horn, the air raid sirens going off, right? That makes no fucking sense, B. You're insane if you think you're going to survive a nuclear attack. Close the windows and the doors. Bitch, how? They're going to be blasted away by the shockwave. What the fuck are you talking about? Yo, they got some dumb black woman that needed an acting job, and she really fucking do this bullshit. Like, I read the script. I said, "The fuck you mean a nuclear?" Look here, man. Niggas need the money, so they got a nigga that needed the money to do this dumb ass shit. That makes no fucking sense, B. At all. Like, yo, I can't stop. Yo, it's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. A nuclear blast, stay home. Bitch, I'm getting in my car and I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge, B. I'm heading to Canada, man. Because niggas got it in for this nigga Joe Biden got us looking so crazy. He went over to the Saudis to suck their dick. Hunter Biden out here smoking crack. They flagging my videos because I'm talking about these hell of a mothers. I'm telling you right now, B. Shout out to Mr. Goodbread. The righteous spare shall be prosperous. I guarantee you, B. Because we bringing you the truth and the news from these skanks to this dumbass government that we in. 95% of Democrats don't even want this nigga to run again, B. They want this nigga out of here. I'm trying to tell you, they're going to start telling on this nigga Joe Biden. They're like, look at that nigga Hunter fucked up. So what you want to do with this nigga? You want to put this nigga in a box? Or you going to jail, nigga? Which one is this? Yo, this bitch is crazy. I'm going to show you what a video of a real nuclear blast that can happen to anything, to anyone, in anywhere in the country. It's dangerous, bro. Check this clip out. Fair use.
The unimaginable happened.
Now this is a simulation of a nuclear bomb going off. That's 100 times stronger than Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
But we can put
Look at all the sheeple. That's us. The sheeple.
At least we can make an educated guess based on our understanding of what nuclear blasts do to city structures and people. We'll assume the bomb is detonated in the air, to maximize the radius of impact, as was done in Japan in 1945. But here we'll use an 800 kiloton warhead,
800
a relatively
kilotons.
large bomb in today's arsenals, and 100 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima.
Boom.
Upon detonation, a fireball as hot as the sun would expand to a radius of 800 meters. Those near the blast
Fair
would be
use.
vaporized. And within a 2-kilometer radius, all buildings would likely be destroyed.
Yeah, this bitch talking
And we'll
about
assume that virtually
going
no one
inside.
survives inside this area.
Oh shit.
Which, based on population density, would start the death tally at 120,000 people. As
Dead.
you move further
Dead,
away from
nigga.
ground zero,
2 mile radius.
estimating death
Dead.
becomes more complicated.
Oh, it ain't complicated at all, nigga. Niggas is dying.
The radiant heat from the blast would be strong
It's
enough
crazy.
to cause third-degree burns on exposed skin. And as you get closer to the blast, the heat becomes so intense that clothing, even skin, would ignite into flames.
Yeah, you see Terminator 2 Judgment Day, nigga.
That said,
Up in
most
flames,
people in the
nigga.
city would be indoors or otherwise sheltered from direct exposure. But the very structures that offered this protection would then become a cause of injury, as debris would rip through buildings and rain down on city streets.
See? Fallout shelters are no longer
As a
made.
rough estimate,
Watch, he
we
says
can
that.
assume that half the people between 2 and 11 kilometers from the
Ground
blast,
zero,
from burns, debris,
2 kilometers to
smoke,
11 miles out.
collapsed buildings, and radiation sickness, which translates roughly into an additional 500,000 people.
Nuclear
Many of
fallout.
these deaths will occur days, even weeks after the attack. Radiation sickness takes about a week to cause death. And much of the dust and ash produced from the explosion will be dangerously radioactive, especially if it originated near ground zero. And the distance the particles travel will depend on the wind and other
The
factors.
wind is gonna be a motherfucker.
Now, since this simulation is of an airburst attack, it will produce
Strong winds is gonna
significantly
occur
less
regardless.
radioactive fallout than ground attacks targeting missile silos or
Because of the
bunkers.
fire that it creates.
So
It's
we'll
gonna
go with a
suck
relatively
all the
small
oxygen
number
that
of
way.
deaths outside the 11-kilometer range. If it were a surface blast, the fallout deaths could surpass all other deaths combined, but it's a very difficult number to predict. In theory, radiation deaths can be reduced if people can avoid exposure to the fallout, especially during the critical first few days. Fallout shelters were common during the Cold War,
Exactly.
but people rarely build shelters today.
They don't build them in
And
apartment
schools
buildings no more
no
like they
longer
used to.
practice nuclear war drills. We generally talk less about surviving a nuclear attack. And in a way, it's good that we're less afraid of the bomb now that the Cold War. When
I'm gonna
nations
show
are
you
less on
something
edge,
right now
the-
that the treaty expires in 2021 with the U.S. and Russian government, which I didn't know. You got to see this shit for yourself. It's fucking crazy. The nigga says the treaty expires.
And countries, big
Look,
and small,
it expires 2021, February 5th.
in part because
It
technology is
expired,
emerging
bro.
that may give one
Now watch. Long-range missiles, hypersonic missiles, the Cuban Missile Crisis. Okay, we all knew that in history class. I'm going to show
both sides generally agree
how
that bomb brings
the
an
actual
unparalleled
treaty
risk, and
has
that
left.
There are things we can
Look,
do
watch.
to reduce the risk.
The treaty
Like
has
minimizing
expired
how many
between the
countries get
U.S. and America, and I'm
scaling
not
back
sure if they
Cold War
in negotiations for a new
or
treaty right now.
stabilizing
I got to look that
technology
up.
reasons, or pledging to never be the first one to strike. Such ideas have often resulted in signed treaties, some of which have held for decades. Some
Okay, look
are
at
at
the
risk of
treaties.
expiring, and some just need a final.
The treaty has expired. You see that? The treaty between the U.S. and Russia to reduce and limit nuclear capabilities, which have already been reduced under it in past variations, START, set to expire in 2021. The treaty has expired, bro. You seen it, that the treaty has expired. It says in 2021, the treaty has expired. That's why it's a lot of problems going on with the arms race and stuff like that right now. And Trump is out of office. See, niggas don't know how Trump was. He wasn't soft. The nigga seen Vladimir Putin, the nigga pulled the nigga close. I'm like, nigga, come on, man, let me strong arm you, nigga. Don't get it twisted. You say what I did to that nigga in Taliban. I bombed this nigga. I told this nigga to back the fuck off of Afghanistan, and I sent them supersonic missiles to that nigga. Cause that's what I do, nigga. It can happen to you too. But now you got this motherfucker retard, Joe Biden. Everybody's laughing at him. Nobody wants him as the fucking president of the United States. And the treaty has expired. I got to read up on this treaty more. Yes, T-A-R-T, treaty. This is insane. If the New START treaty is actually expired, this is why he introduced the same thing too. He don't give a fuck. Putin's not scared because he's not looking for retaliation, because America's at his weakest moment right now. He's scared of retaliation from China. See, China holds America accountable and holds America's wealth. America has no leg to stand on because China owns America. Guarantee, if there's no nuclear bomb threats and shit going on in the next couple of months, guarantee we'll be spending yen with our actual dollars in America, bro. The yen will actually be exchanged as currency in America in the next 10 years. You best believe that shit if we don't get out of this fucking simulation right now, man. But it is what it is, man. You've seen the blast radius, 2 kilometers to 11 kilometers. You got to be able to beat the blast radius. Talking about stay indoors. Bitches, you fucking crazy. You see what it does? It becomes as hot as the sun. 800 kilotons. These niggas ain't got no fucking 50 kiloton nukes no more. They trying to stop everybody. Yo, this shit's crazy. They're going to be running the wars in the bunkers. And he did say, since the Cold War, there's no more fallout shelters in the goddamn apartment buildings. Which, if you see the signs, there were fallout shelters in certain buildings built in 1950 or 1960, 1970. They had the guarantee with the permits. But, okay, cool. If there's no fallout shelters being built, it's a better life to live. We shouldn't have to worry about nuclear powers and all that shit coming into play and niggas threatening each other with nukes. You're absolutely right. America, everybody should thrive on this planet equally and have fun, have their freedoms and stuff. That's what I believe. But when you have these fucking elites that want to destroy the sheeple, which is the people that won't wake up, and destroy our freedoms, which they won't wake up because they already did a community guideline strike on one of my videos about these hell of a mothers. But the righteous spirit will prosper. Keep yourself righteous. You pray to your God and do what you need to do. And stock up on fucking water, bro, and potassium iodine pills, because it's about to go down, nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck what you say. Niggas say the fearmonger, you got COVID back. I don't give a fuck what you think. Nigga, leave me the motherfucker alone, nigga. I don't fucking know. Predictions is your podcast. Hate me, love me, this over tweet. Like, comment, fucking subscribe. Nuclear powers is in effect. I'm living my best life, nigga. If you see the Dark Knight flying through, I'm heading through Ithaca. I'm cutting through Ithaca to head to motherfucking Canada. Is what it is, nigga. I'm out of here.